Guys, awesome thing to show you. First off, this is my creative ticket single-player world. Yeah, this is where I come when I get bored to experiment with stuff like this, for example. Geothermal power experiment, transferring power from a generator to this. All the lava's gone. Pumping the lava out. Theoretically, the lava would be pumped back into a geothermal generator to pump more lava out. That's just my plan. And then me messing with Railcraft, which is an interesting mod, if nothing else. And then just me messing with redstone lights here. But the star of the show is this thing right here. I know clocks have been done to death, but I myself have actually never even built a display before, and I really love redstone mechanics and such, but I never even built a 7-segment display, so I asked Lord Inglip if you guys don't know who that is. That's like the god that's derived from the CAPTCHA things on websites. But I said, Lord Inglip, what should I do? And I hit the CAPTCHA thing on his website, and it's Church of Inglip, and he gave me these 2 random words, and I looked them up on Google Images, and one of the images that came up was a wristwatch, and I said, I have to build a clock then. So, yeah, I built it. Well, I kind of built it, and then I built the room around it. But, it's a 20-minute clock, and it goes on Minecraft time. So, that lever down there is to, stop the clock if need be. If I wanted to stop it, if I was going to do some modifications to it. It was very handy when I was building the clock. But, yeah. This is thanks a ton to RedPower. The lamps are from RedPower, and a lot of the machinery is from RedPower. But yeah, as I said, it's a 20-minute clock. It's 10 minutes is daytime, and then when it hits 10 minutes, it is dusk, basically. See, it's 18, almost 19 minutes, and the sun's about to set. I mean, it's not perfect, but I did what I could. So let's get into the mechanics of it. These things from the top, they look like typewriters to me. Just gonna say, and the lag is not ideal. But yeah, let's start from the beginning. This is a timer from RedPower, of course, and that's the lever. The lever is behind that block. It would turn this timer. It would make it stop. The timer travels through here, and it triggers this, and it rotates this drum, I guess is the best word for it. So for every second that goes by, the blocks right here go up 1, and power is transmitted only through the cobblestone, not the glass, and that determines what's going to be on at any given time. And this is a 10-segment thing. I mean, you can think of it as the old drum kind of record player type things, where the different spines on the drum would flick individual notes, I guess is I don't know, I'm not entirely sure how to put it. My dad understood it, so I guess that was simple enough for most people. Yeah, and then there's one way at the end here, I can't see it from over there, but way at the end over here, this last row, the black cable, it just went by. It's only on the 0 mark, and the black cable runs down here, and it runs through this bundled cable, and it triggers this, and this triggers only when that hits 0. This triggers only when that hits 0, like it just did, and this advances, and this is the second digit, and the second digit only goes from 0 through 5, so it's only, 60 seconds in a minute. But 6 was too small, so I had to make it bigger, so this has 12 on it. So it has 1 through 5 twice. So that means the one at the end here, the brown wire, I think it is, trips twice before this thing will completely rotate. And the brown wire does exactly what you'd expect. It makes this one run. This is the 3rd digit. This is the minutes. And this is a 0 through 9, so it's a 10-minute thing. It's on 1 right now. See, it's dusk now, so, yeah, and then when that finishes, it runs back here, and it runs to this little flip-flop, the toggle. And this will toggle, because of the pulse is too small, it'll toggle once, and it'll turn all these off. And most of these don't do anything, but I left them all in just in case I want to do something else in the future. For example, light off TNT when the clock starts, which is actually something my dad suggested. Light off fireworks, he said, but I could do vertical TNT cannons. I could build one right here, like the one in my intro that you just saw 2 of. And the power will go back here, and it'll turn on all these outputs, and it will activate the 1 here. I was hitting, and I made the middle bits flash when the timer, every second the timer goes. And so you just saw that flip. This thing is pretty accurate to Minecraft time in terms of when the sun goes up, because you have 10 minutes of daylight, 10 full minutes of daylight. I don't know if there's anything else I really need to say about this. Just the typical 7-segment display. I kind of went a little nuts with what I could fit in here, but yeah. Also, a little note to the designer. I mean, I could have made this tons bigger, but I wanted to go for the most compact layout I could because I want to enclose this one day and just make it like a big warehouse where I have all sorts of experiments. This is my cart disposal. If I need to get rid of a cart, I just drop it down here and it drops it. This is just in case it's a TNT cart, so that if it blows up right here, it won't destroy anything, and the thing's made out of obsidian anyways. I'm gonna have this. This is my mine shaft. Destruction catalysts are pretty pimp, I gotta say. They're totally worth investing in them when I get back to work on my survival server, when I get my internet back up. It seems to be a problem with my router now. The storm might have done something to my router. We had some serious power surges. It even reset the internet in my computer a couple times. But point being, I'm gonna have that fixed soon, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to put my video that's going up tomorrow is gonna be a Tekkit video, just because it's in the schedule. But I doubt that it's going to be with anyone. I tried to get one of my friends on Tekkit, and he has a Mac, and apparently there's no Java 7 for Macs. So couldn't do that. But that was my stepmom. But yeah, we can just stand up here and watch the mechanics of the clock. I'm gonna sit here for 5 minutes and listen to the clock tick. Leave the video if you want to, but I'm gonna let this sit here for a while. Just kidding, no, I'm not. I don't have the patience to do that. I'm going crazy, man. Actually, let me demonstrate this while I'm at it. Let me get some lava sources. Put them down. This is my lava test version 1. When I get around to it, I'm going to build another area above this and run a lava test version 2, where it's just going to be pumping back into this. Maybe I can design something using cooling exchange to make infinite energy, which would be pretty cool. But let me show you this. Lots of power in there. If I connect that, this powers this, and it's going to suck up all the source blocks. If I have it running, I really gotta get all the source blocks down. Oops. Then it just will pump it all into here, and voila, you have a geothermal well, I guess. And then I guess what you could do is you could pipe power down here via whichever, high voltage in industrial craft burns less excess power than anything else, I think. So, except for maybe gold conductive pipes. Maybe gold conductive pipes. I don't know. I should probably verify that. So you could pipe power down and have it pipe stuff out. So we got 18 minutes. I'm not going to sit here for another 2 minutes. I don't need to monologue about things I've built because there isn't much. This threw me for a loop at the beginning. But it took me a bit to get going. And then I just built a random redstone wing. So yeah, I'll post another video tomorrow as per the usual. See you guys. Trainman out.